smoke bit, bro. You could.
No, I was fucked up, bro. I already told you. Your weed is entirely. Oh, we're on right now?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
We as on as we get. I mean,
nobody said action.
Can I smoke this,
yeah, you can smoke whatever you want to smoke, bro.
Yeah, you can smoke before or after.
If you want to smoke during, I don't give a shit. It's your hospitality. I'm high as fuck, so.
Yeah, you know what? I ain't even gonna lie. When we on the last time when we attempted that shit, I was so fucking high. Like I was high where I felt weird.
Yeah.
I remember y'all had that one. It was some young lady here, and she asked me something about shows, and I gave her an answer I usually give, and then she was like, "Oh, you just saying fuck me, huh?" I'm like, "No, I don't. I'm just gonna go. I don't. Just hate me. I don't know. I don't."
No, that's
for everybody out here. This is the Very Greenroom podcast, and this is our friend Adam Bob, who I call the Lost File.
What's going on, y'all?
When we were doing the audio only episodes, an unnamed production assistant forgot to press record on his episode. So we're bringing him back to actually capture the episode we should have had 2 months ago.
Yeah.
But,
It's going to be a better episode too, man. Yeah, because
we got way too fucked up last time.
I was way too high. That shit. The weed you smoke is...
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
I just go through and assume I have cancer and just get that medical grade of weed. So I'm just pre-treating myself.
That's not that's like alien grade weed. That's not really for regular humans.
No, I don't.
Me and Kanye got the same deal.
The young lady that I was down, I had met that hosted the first show in San Antonio that said she knew you. Tammy. And we were talking about your marijuana, and she doesn't even smoke, and she's like, he smokes it all day long. I was like,
bro, let me tell you a quick story about Tammy. Tammy has the lowest marijuana tolerance of anybody I've ever met. She was like, I don't want to smoke because of my lungs, but I'll try an edible. So I brought a Rice Krispie treat up to San Antonio. I don't even know how to phrase this correctly in English, but she took a singular Rice Crisp. Like she
told me this story. Go ahead. Yeah.
Takes a tiny crisp off the thing, eats it, and spends the next 3 hours like, am I high? I don't know if I can handle this. I might be too fucked up. I might have taken too much.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Her soul was bleeding.
And look, I heard the story from both sides. And it's correct. She took a little kernel. Like she took a crisp.
What the fuck?
A
crisp.
If
you can count them, she took one. If you've ever counted Rice Krispies, just say no. Thank you. Thank you. That's some unnigga shit. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I didn't even hesitate.
Okay, yeah, nah. Yeah, but she did, and took one. She took the first one.
Rice Crisp. I don't give drugs to white
How
women
much
anymore.
THC was in the motherfucker?
It was a fucking 10 milligram.
It was her first time. It was her,
It was her last time too.
Yeah, it was.
Discography.
So I got a girl from Medea that was seeing rabbits and shit. I was like, this is weed. Stop.
And
I would see a fucking rabbit while I'm high.
Turn on Animal Planet.
That nigga there be like, this is a rape drug, nigga. What'd you put in my weed?
yeah, it got everyone silent. All right,
No,
I'm like, you out here raping?
Nigga, lace the weed up.
Oh shit!
But there was a time.
There was a time. No, you know what? Too, I remember when we did the podcast last time too. We were high as fuck, and the playoffs were on too.
Yeah.
Or it was either just a regular football game or it was a play.
It was no, it wasn't the playoffs yet. It was when it wasn't the playoffs yet.
Okay, but it was a Texans game, and it was they're trying to clinch some. It was an important game. So
then our other studio guy was like, if the Texans win right now, I'm like, I'm a little too high right now. I need to focus on this conversation.
Yeah.
It is what it is. You slowly learn. We tighten the process every week.
Yes, indeed.
Scheduling podcasts during important sporting events was stupid, and I won't do that again. I needed to broaden my spectrum of what important was because he fucking spent an entire episode watching a NASCAR race. And I've never watched people drive before.
That's the most boring.
You ever seen people watch people drive?
I don't know anybody who watches NASCAR. I've watched 35 seconds of NASCAR in my life because I walked through a room. It was on television. I looked at the TV. Dale Earnhardt died immediately, and I walked out of the room. That's all of the NASCAR I've ever
so that was
consumed.
April 11th, 1997?
Well, damn.
No, it was today. Yeah, it was February. Yeah.
God damn.
So
I watched the TV.
R.I.P. the Intimidator.
Y'all are welcome, I guess. I figure if I watch anymore, I'm gonna take out more of your heroes, so I don't. You're
Damn,
welcome.
that's crazy.
South.
I went to a drag race once for work. We're back in my corporate days, and our sales team got tickets. That was the most boring shit. Just all right, next race. What the fuck?
But it was pretty fast.
Yeah, it'd have been more interesting if they were driving slower. I don't know.
I hate how like progressive we become as a country because you said drag race and my head immediately pictured two like trans people just running down the street in dresses and heels and shit. I'm like, they do that now? Like, fucking drag race. Like,
That actually would have been more interesting than that watching the cars.
I go to the drag race. It's like I bet on turtle races.
I got my money on Tootie. I promise you.
I bet on turtle races, dogfight, like.
That nigga cornerback in real life anyway.
You got to get separation off the line.
Off the line, you know he going hard.
You don't know. It's really impressive how they get off the what are they called?
The starting blocks.
The starting blocks and heels.
Click, 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 click.
Yeah, that would be cool. Watching them hold their wigs down and shit
Yeah.
and run. And, yeah.
And
I would
the
actually
prom
pay to
dresses.
see that shit. That would be funny.
Yeah.
Prom dress.
And to see one of them fall and just like, you know, just yeah, I'm there for that, man. I swear. I am there for that, man.
What if they had like a drag Olympic?
Drag
relay?
Olympics could be really fun.
Drag Olympics could be really fun. That's
Yeah,
just what
we're
brought
all
to
just
mind.
kicking the premise around our head. Like, how much of this can I say out loud? On
Right. I don't want to get canceled before I
We ain't even
do
made
it.
the
Yeah,
joke
I'm
to
not even
editing
cancelable yet, but I get canceled. I don't know.
Right.
I'm just picturing how the fat Hispanic one will fail at everything. Because it's always a fat Hispanic drag queen.
Who you think gonna throw the shot put?
That shit crazy as hell.
Man,
Well,
Yeah,
all
look,
right.
yeah, I'm trying to think of that now. Like, is there going to be weight and size competitions and all that? Or
I mean, they have to have things in weight classes now. But I think it's more. What I'm more worried about is country, because like here's the thing, I don't think there are a lot of people in drag in China. I think America
you've
still
never
puts
been to
up.
Taiwan.
No,
Well,
that's
you
what
said
I'm-
China. You did
that's
say
what,
China.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think America still puts up the most gold, silvers, and bronzes. But I don't think we have to worry about Russia anymore. Really, competing.
I think Puerto Rico might.
Puerto Rico. Yeah.
well, the reason China
We're losing
doesn't-
that one, bro.
Puerto Rico
yeah.
The reason China doesn't is because you only get one kid there, so you there's a force on the family to make that kid like live a normal, productive life. They don't have the kids to spare to let one be like artistic and independent and expressive and shit.
think-
Like
I
you
think
you
Puerto
go
Ri-
make Jordan to play violin. Those are your choices. Pick one.
I think Puerto Rico becomes the Jamaica of drag sprinting.
Boom.
I'm
I'm there with you on that one. I'm there with you on that
You know
one.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
In some countries, just get eliminated. Like
Yeah.
Ghana, I don't think they have any drag queens.
Don't they get burned?
Yeah.
Don't they get burned alive?
Well, they get beaten up, certainly.
Yeah,
You know,
against the law.
there's.
What about Russia?
Well, you don't have to be gay to be a drag
I think
queen.
it's too cold to wear dresses.
I
in
guess
Russia.
you technically don't.
I think
But you technically are.
You should be. If you put on a bra, you should be gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying you should.
You should be. If you are doing this.
I mean,
If you
That
are.
should be the domain of the
This
gay
is
people.
this is the thing is in Iran it is illegal to be gay. So a lot of the dudes who are just gay end up getting trans surgery so they can still
be Iranian. Does that make sense?
yes
Like
and no.
I watched. Yeah, I
So
watched.
it's a lot to be Iranian.
Yeah,
I'd have
no,
just
I
left.
watched a
Would
lot
you
of
give up your dick for your country?
No,
Not likely.
Nah.
I've given up enough of
I
Adam.
got to give up tax money to the country. So that's okay. That's an interesting.
I don't know. I mean, this is all hypothetical, and if I ever run for president, which I can't.
No, episode 16 of this podcast killed that dream for all of us, I think.
Oh my
God
god!
damn.
I
Shit's
remember-
crazy.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
No, I remember. There was this guy at the Improv that used to be a bartender, who was a cross dress. He was, he was part of the LGBTQ all that community, and but he would put on comedy shows and drag shows at the same time and stuff.
Yeah.
Paid money. This, that, and other. So his I forgot his real name, but his stage name was Blackberry. Right. And you're not allowed to use their real names at these shows and stuff. So, before I did one with Tim Mathis.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, I
And
haven't thought about Tim Mathis in years.
the funniest thing, he was sitting there and he noticed that in this place there was nothing but men's bathrooms. And he went on stage and said, you know what? I just realized there's no women's bathrooms in here. This is the gayest shit I've ever been a part of. I was like, they laughed, thank God. I was like, oh, Tim, what the hell? But I brought that up to say the most confusing shit I saw. It was a couple, and it was a dude that was transsexual who was with a chick that was a stud. Yeah. And I was like, y'all didn't even have to switch the...
Well, the math. The math there is.
And so here's the thing about gender identity and pronoun. Look, I'm a child of the '80s. I'm not confused by this shit. Yeah. Because I saw, fucking Boy George and Prince and stuff. Like you can be whatever the fuck you want to be.
Yeah,
Nothing was more sexually confusing than Prince.
But
Never
dude,
in history.
I just put it in my head that this is the only man that could wear heels and still be a fucking pimp. I don't doubt anything about Prince and shit.
He definitely changed the pimp's outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He revolutionized.
There you go.
I
The
appreciate
pimp
him.
outfit.
Yeah.
I appreciate him bringing purple back into the mainstream.
Yeah.
I like purple shit, man.
And I never thought with the hair, the heels, the shirts, anything. I never was like, oh, that dude. It was something about Prince where I was just like,
Prince was like,
that's just Prince.
Yeah.
That's just Prince.
Well, and then who was the big lady who dated Dolph Lundgren? Big, tall, dark-skinned lady.
Golly.
Beautiful model.
What was her name?
Yeah, something like Imani. Yeah, she was beautiful. She ended up marrying Sting. Yeah.
The wrestler?
Yeah, I mean, that's
trench coat Sting.
he still wore the makeup to bed and shit.
And bring the baseball back.
It's nostalgic.
90s reference for y'all.
That shit wild as hell.
But yeah, no, that's so. But all right, so let's go back to that math equation because we have to do Pimenta. So there was a transgender man that turned into a lady that's dating a stud.
And probably thinks it's straight. Because in its mind, it's a man fucking a woman.
But a
woman identifying. Do studs identify?
It's an effeminate man with a masculine woman.
Yeah.
It's balance.
It is balanced, but who?
It's confusing.
Who the strap?
I'm like, yeah, what?
Who the strap for?
I mean,
I knew I was doomed when they kept adding letters. Because it's to the point to where you was like LGBT, all that.
Yeah.
When you have to abbreviate your abbreviations, your shit has gotten too complex.
That shit crazy as hell. Cause
Nobody
Dwayne Wade's
knows
son
how
is
many
like that.
letters and numbers there actually are.
Dwayne Wade's son is transitioned to a girl, but he's dating a girl that's transitioned to a boy.
Right. So I think what they want us to do is just
They want
leave me the fuck alone.
They want our heads to because I have no problem with the community. Believe what you want to believe. That's your brain. But at some point, you got to look at every equation and see that 2 + 2 = 4.
But bro, I'm gonna tell you the
what
truth.
are you, my granddad?
Yeah, I gotta hit you with something like that. Let you figure it out.
At this point, I just assume everything younger than 25 is gay. Whatever they're calling themselves, I don't give a shit. You're gay, bro.
And here's the thing, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Whatever you like, whatever
Do what you
like.
feel.
You
Do
know
what you
I'm saying?
want.
Why do you have to come out the closet and all that shit? We already knew.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Either way, on both sides, we already knew.
What Dion say? We see you in there.
Ain't nobody ever been surprised by someone's gayness.
Right.
Nah.
Right.
Heartbroken,
I
yo.
remember, and I don't want to just throw out a name, but it was this guy out in Corpus Christi. If you know him, you know him, and comic. And he made this big post, I'm finally coming out the closet, this, that, and other. And if you read all the comments, one of them was mine, finally.
Yeah, nigga, like we saw
This
this.
is not an announcement.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
nigga,
By the way,
we-
yeah, that's not. That's
You ain't never had to sit on you, my boy. Like
Ever. Like, we never thought, like, oh, you out there fucking all these bitches.
Nah,
Not one
nigga.
time. Like,
now, one time you went missing, and we was like, hell yeah. And not now time. Your ass is always accounted for, nigga. You the one dropping everybody else off safely. Get your parenting ass on, man.
Nothing
I think
gayer than a reputable driver.
Yeah, man.
the whole concept is
yeah.
stupid.
I knew he was gay when he grabbed the wheel like this.
22 ass motherfucker.
In the two minivan having ass.
Oh, shit.
Did you see that he buckled his seatbelt?
You could always tell when someone was gay, but back in the flip phone days, because like, you know, straight cats would just open up their flip phone and shit, but like a gay dude, it'd be like a presentation, like, who's got
Yeah, yeah.
open flip phone with both hands and shit, like yeah, okay.
This old nigga hit that.
yeah, like okay,
I don't want to talk to him.
we don't need an announcement, anything. I see how you opened your phone.
That's
like,
where Khalid came from.
The Motorola Razors was a motherfucker. Yeah.
I'm opening my Motorola laser like an old detective, just like
Finding a pack of cigarettes, just like,
yeah.
I used to tend to
FBI.
open mine like they did on I'm going over y'all head with age and stuff on Star Trek when they opened
Oh
up the
yeah, when they
communicators,
open
like,
their two-way communicators.
Yeah, we just flick that hoe like an FBI badge.
yeah,
Nigga,
like on a brand new one, you gotta break it in and shit.
that baby loose as hell, boy.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
Let's
I
put that
missed out
first
on
one.
I missed out on the Nokias. I missed out on the little Razors. But what I got to was the T-Mobile Sidekick.
Yeah,
that
that was
the-
one.
That's the
Yeah,
That's the
Oh
little-
yeah, that's
little fat body.
yeah. That's the
I had that
Full,
motherfucker all the way up
full
until like
keyboard. You could full keyboard.
keyboard.
What's the
man.
name of that
I
damn
thought I was
phone?
playing with that shit.
Yeah.
Nope.
I thought I was playing with my two-way pager in high school.
Man.
Those work. Yeah.
I
Damn,
thought I
I'm
would
old.
play
I was in
with my
college.
color phone.
Yeah.
And my shit got color and I got all the ringtone, bitch.
My first phone, I paid $3.99 for Welcome to Atlanta to play through my
Man, what you mean? Kiss me through the
polyphonically without
phone.
lyrics.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna take y'all
Polyphonic.
back. I remember my mom had a fucking car phone.
Oh yeah.
Nigga.
And it literally had a cord and
That
it like
big ass curly.
I
curly
saw-
fry.
yeah, I saw those.
Shit was like $5 a minute and shit.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah, bro. And you pick up the goddamn phone. The numbers was on the back of the.
Yeah, on the little back of the thing. Damn,
bruh.
it came like a Mercedes and shit like that. I remember
Nah,
that.
it wasn't even. Well, she got the shit. It was on a Jeep Cherokee. She
Oh, it got it installed.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
okay,
wasn't
that was
living
dope.
life, but she tried to live that.
That was dope, though. I think getting it installed is a bougier lifestyle.
Here's the thing, when you sit in the
Getting an
passenger,
aftermarket
it's
car
fucking
phone?
uncomfortable,
Yeah, like
and you can't hit your leg on. You can, but my mom's like, you know how much I paid for that goddamn phone?
it's a Jeep.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
I saw a car phone and a guy's truck one time. He had a big fucking we had one of those King Ranch Ford trucks from back.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like
Big brown
Yeah,
motherfucker.
and he had a custom horn that he would honk that would play the Eyes of Texas.
See. Oh my God. That's one.
Yeah, you're good, man.
Go ahead.
You're
Okay,
good.
those
yeah.
are the two whitest things I've ever heard.
Hey, man, that alarm will wake your ass up though.
Oh yeah.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Yeah, well, I mean that's how humans have been waking up for ages and ages and
Hell nah.
ages. You don't know why? You want to know? Here's a fun history fact,
Oh,
guys.
Lord.
Everyone,
Let's go.
History.
Let's go. Let's go. He be rich with it.
dude, the reason that the flag of Florence is a black rooster is because the way they would wake up the town in the Middle Ages was one guy would have to stay up all night with this black rooster and they would shake him every morning. It would just and then people coming into town thought that was scary, so they put it on a flag.
So he sat there all night with the goddamn.
This has been Black Cock Facts. With
Big black cock facts. And shit.
Shout out Jody Summers.
I feel like of all the things I don't want to become a recurring segment, black cock facts.
Shit. It's February too. The
Might
first
as well. Shit, man, might as well.
Half of the couch is very pro black cock facts.
the first dick found on Earth was 12 inches long, and it was definitely a black man's. Black dick fact.
But like 12 inches seems like problematic dick. It's the problem of like when you try to shower with somebody, how like part of you's gonna be out the water.
Yeah.
You got 12 inches of dick. You got like 4 inches in the back. Just
I've seen some peculiar porn where I've seen a bitch take all of it. All of it. And it like broke my heart. It's like
Gotta be honest,
you
broke
feel
my
me?
heart.
I was just like, well, I'll be goddamn.
You realize how little you're actually accomplishing.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is average? What the fuck?
I don't.
Nigga, I'm sitting in this house like I had only watched porn like growing up and shit like that. So especially when the boy was a virgin, you watching porn, you think your shit small in the motherfucker. I'm like, this nigga shit touching his kneecap. This bitch done bit a hole in the pillow. Nah, I can't. I don't know if I can compete that. I'm thinking I'm gonna keep mine in my pants a little longer.
I'd be like, bitch, let's watch Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Let's see this shit.
Did you need help in Miss Saunders' class?
God. Yeah, nah, fuck it, we here. Yeah, I didn't. I'd be like, yeah, girl, let's watch some porn, da 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 da, and shit, cool, whatever. But like, goddamn, it's like a whole room of these motherfuckers. It's like, what the fuck? What are y'all eating? Shit. What's like? What? And then the chick just calm with it and just.
Yeah.
Like this bitch is
Shit like this before. I'm gonna leave. Like,
Oh my.
Wait, okay.
Oh my God! It's Stretch Armstrong.
I'm gonna give y'all one where this chick, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It really fucked with my dome piece. So I met this chick, man, nice little thing, man, little older chick or whatever. But we eating and everything, and she was talking about divorcing her husband and all this stuff, and she went on vacation. So I quoted this little Eddie Murphy joke, like, okay, you went to the Bahamas, and a dude named Dexter came around swinging his dick, talking about, where's your mind, all that shit. She took that the wrong way. Like, I was just talking about.
Yeah, the joke. Yeah.
Get away from your dude and shit. She was like, oh my God, right? Like those Jamaican guys. I was like, what? No, I don't know. It's an Eddie Murphy joke. I don't,
Yeah.
I'm just quoting Eddie. What are you talking about? She's like, well, my ex-husband was Jamaican and it took him 2 years to like fully fit it in. And I was like, oh, it ain't gonna take me but a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Never. I never went out with her again. Yeah. I was spooked. I was like, you was married to the dude for 20 years.
Like,
I'm not gonna be the next one to fuck shit off. Like, nah, I'm good.
It ain't no that much bounce back in the world.
She messed my dome up. I got psyched out of getting some, and I knew I could have got some, but I was like,
I have one that I'm avoiding now because last time she was here, she had me fist her.
God damn.
Ooh. I have huge hands, bro. Like, I'm just consciously aware of, like...
You got Adam's family hands.
All of this to here was in there. And I'm like, there's nothing I can do for you.
I don't want no smoke.
hey, you know what? Hey.
I don't want no smoke.
The old school rule. And to be honest with y'all, the old school rule, you got to treat it like you're a kid that can't swim. Just hang on to the edges.
That's it.
That's it, baby. You gotta hang on to the edges, baby. There's spots on the edges. You just gotta,
that shit was so...
Don't just try to go with a kamikaze full-on attack. You got to, you see when the motherfuckers blowing air back at you.
That's fucking crazy because, like, I don't know how to fist somebody. Nobody's ever, like, taught a class in that shit or talk. So I'm just fucking, like, pretending like I'm doing sign language in that bitch, just throwing up different...
Plenty
like,
room,
is this what you want? Fucking...
Well, hey, stick to the edges, baby. If not,
stick
you will
to the
drown.
rivers and the lakes that you used to.
You will drown if you don't. Loose lips sink ships. It's a Tupacism. Tupacism already.
That was such a.
That was a fantastic World War II advertisement as well.
That shit crazy.
You don't get many quality labia puns on this.
And I just knew that was going to lead you into, fun fact about sinking
Yeah.
ships. There's a boat with a lot of pussy on it.
No, I
We only
remember
let him have one history tangent per episode.
I was a freshman in high school when this guy was arguing with this chick, and she goes, "Shut up, your dick doesn't even touch your belly button."
See?
I was like, are we talking flaccid? What's going
Nah, she
on?
She out the cut. She wanted to bleed from the jugular.
I heard a chick tell this one dude, she got him on a twofer, man. He was trying to cap on this little chick. Fucked up part, that shit was at work, number one. Yeah. Number
It's
one,
even funnier.
He's trying to be fly at work.
Nah, nigga, it's even funnier.
She was like, she looked at him.
I've been a
and
part
said,
of some drama like that.
Watch this shit. This bitch looked this dude straight in the eye and said, "Yeah, that's why your dick limp, because your shoes limp too." I said,
Holy shit.
Damn, told him the dick don't work.
in front of
even one of them ones where you just like,
I'm gonna look this way.
Yeah.
I don't want to, see it. I'm not telling you not to. I'm just.
God damn. Your dick don't work is another thing.
Yeah.
Isn't this entire conversation just proof that men are better people than women? Ain't nobody ever just be like, "You got a giant clit, bitch." Like,
Nah,
we don't think that way.
No, but we'll leave families.
I've said some
way.
wild shit. At my most antagonized point, I've blown up and said some very true but harsh things. Because I'm a very observatory person. I like, so bitch, you come at me sideways and you like, let's get disrespectful. First off, bitch, your pussy smell like piss.
But you still hit it though.
Yeah, I'm eating it too. Like that's the crazy
But
thing.
that's the thing, though, 'cause
like
she
you
can
know
just
I'm
come
not.
back.
Yeah, you got it.
But you ate that pussy though. You kept coming back for this pussy, whatever.
Yeah, it smelled like it, but it didn't taste like nothing. Like, it was just, but it was. I still ate it.
Though,
But she didn't come back with nothing.
Like that if you still hit it though. You see
Yeah,
Right.
Mow. I was on that motherfucker mow too.
You ever see a woman and it just look like her pussy smell horrible, so you don't even try?
No.
No.
What I have seen is
That's it's February, and that is discriminatory.
don't make me call HR. Now I've seen a bit where it's been like, I know it's good, but I know it stink.
Been there.
You can tell, like, oh, I know that shit fire, but I know it smell like pee a little bit. I know.
Been there.
Been there. Some ratchet good pussy too.
Never bothered me once.
Right?
I mean, look at me. I'm wearing Crocs and socks, so
Right.
I clearly, yeah, like I'm not.
And these are some form of cargo pants as well, right?
Oh yeah, these are Carhartt.
Oh yeah, you don't give a shit.
as anytime,
You like the brawny dude on his day off.
To me, Will always looks like he's on his way to court-ordered visitation.
Give me Tim Allen's son.
like it's like I have the tool time money, but I still try to dress blue collar.
Well, you're getting everybody used to your face on television. It's like, I am not my father.
Right.
It's like, you know how some community colleges have a woodshop program?
Yeah.
It's like he's just coming in to take his final and his casual day off. Like, I still brought the pants and the shirt, but the shoes just say comfortable.
Comfortable, fam.
I ain't gonna lie. I had a sociology professor in college that you're his whole vibe right there. Like you're just a little bit younger, but like you're his like this hippie type dude. Like just didn't really give a fuck. Just
Like a hippie lumberjack.
The redneck,
The redneck hippies are they're interesting. So like stoner redneck, are they're a fascinating breed of people where they're like, yeah, man, you know, I like getting on a 4-wheeler, smoking a little weed, just cruising around.
do you hunt? Nah, that's not how I commune with nature, man.
And then they'll just crack a couple beers. like they still do like all the stuff. It's like, shit, I was fixing my truck the other day. You know, it's a little fucked up, but like, you know, We'll figure it out at some point.
Yeah.
The thing that amazes me the most is Cajun redneck stoners. Yeah. Because like I feel like alligators are the worst thing in the world to be high around, and you're just like,
Come here, bud.
They're really the worst thing to be around sober. Like,
You got a point there.
I'm just saying, like, the amount of bad ideas I have while high is massive. But most of them are tempered by the fact that I'm in a recliner and can't really hurt myself.
And not an airboat.
Yeah. If
Right.
I'm on a fan boat in a swamp 6 feet from an alligator smoking weed, like, I bet you I could take that, bitch.
have y'all seen that show? I think it's either on Discovery or somewhere. It's like some Cajun shit, and they're just randomly going out in the swamps like, oh, the alligator community done got too big, so we got to wrangle a few up and shit. And it's two people on a boat, like no gun and shit. Just
Damn. No, it's a dude I watch called, his channel on YouTube called Deer Meat for Dinner. And he go like, he hunting in iguanas in Florida and eating them. Then he go hunt on this little plantation he got. I can't find a proper word. I'm going to find it.
His property or plantation?
It's his property, but it's
Yeah.
like a
it's
home.
February, sir. We're not using the P word on this podcast.
But he said it first. He said it first.
We're not using the P word today.
Hey, that was one of them. I just said what he said. Nigga.
Can y'all give me 1 second, please? I need to. Hey, Alexa, is it legal to hunt iguanas?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
You don't know how deep iguanas run in Florida?
Yeah.
Alexa off.
Boy, but
Fucking.
in Miami, Florida, it's
How is
like
that?
you can have 30 iguanas in your yard.
I thought
Deer
you
meat
was
at any
exaggerating.
particular
No,
time.
deer
No.
meat for dinner. Because like deer meat for dinner, it is an interesting YouTube and like the species, the invasive species are all
Fucking up the ecosystem.
Yeah, they're eating all the
Yeah,
flowers
yeah,
and all that
yeah.
shit.
Why
Fucking
can't you hunt in Florida?
shit.
That's what Ted Bundy was. You can hunt college girls in Florida.
They was hunting alligator. This big ass alligator that ate somebody's dog.
Yeah.
Pulled his ass. They went in a boat and pulled his ass out that water and fried the shit out of him. Them
Hunting
boys
down
was
an
in that hole.
alligator is wild.
By the end of that video, that alligator was like this. They would had his ass in some remoulade sauce.
Hey, alligator nuggets are good though. I
Are
can't lie.
fucking
They're
delicious,
fucking
bro.
delicious, bro. Just sidebar.
No.
I fuck with him.
That's no sidebar. That's
Yeah, we're on. Okay, that's the
right.
topic. That's how this conversation
right
is
on.
moving.
Yeah. That's
The first time I had alligators at this spot called Razoo's.
Yeah.
After I had it at Razoo's, I was like, yeah, we gotta go kill one of them hoes.
That's the
Pop of those.
No, for real. Like, not even trying to be on that pop it up shit, but
Yeah.
because I've had them at Razoo's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the
Pop it
one,
up, alligator tails.
yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah.
Oh,
They let them marinate long enough, right?
I don't know what the fuck they do, but their shit. It's the best I've ever had. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
There's that spot in when you're driving through Louisiana on I-10 called Bow Bridge, spelled like BEAUX.
Oh,
B,
yeah.
It's
Where's that? Where'd you say it was again?
It's right after you get through the Atapalachia Basin. You know that part of I-10 where
You
it just
fucking lost me. All I heard was.
that's exactly how I pronounced it.
I thought I was too high.
To be fair to Louisiana, most of their cities just look like somebody sneezed alphabet soup. Onto it.
yeah.
See, I'm old. I need directions. Come on.
All right, so you're going down I-10. You get past Baton Rouge.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you get over the big shitty bridge in Baton Rouge.
Okay.
That
This was right around there.
yeah, it's a little further past that before you get to Lafayette. It's a place
Okay.
called Bow Bridge. And they had a bunch of great alligator boudin and stuff in there. And then when you ask the prices on stuff, you could tell that they just want to rip off tourists because like they don't have any prices on anything. So you'll be like, "Can I
How
get
much?
Yeah. You said that wrong.
You just hand them some money. Here's $5.
Yeah.
They go 9.99.
Yeah. I got 6. Make it happen.
Make it happen.
Yeah.
Fill that bitch up.
I'm not gonna lie, Louisiana scares me, man. Like I
It's
always
so
have
fun.
weed on me, and it's just I don't want to go to jail someplace I don't speak the language.
You're not going to go to jail in Louisiana. You
It's,
have to do horrible shit
yeah.
in Louisiana to go to jail.
Yeah.
I don't know
horrible
what
shit.
they consider horrible shit.
Exactly.
Like reading.
You got to just you could press the limits in Louisiana for real. especially New Orleans. Like you could press limits, bro.
Yeah.
Shit that's not normal here. Like you could literally walk up to a cop with drinks in your hand and just don't give a shit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Anytime I drink outside, I like the north, like say I'm like up north, like doing shows or whatever, and like I want to go outside, have a cigarette, and they're like, hey. There isn't any open container here. I go, oh, I'm sorry, I'm from New Orleans. And they go, oh, all right, whatever.
Yeah, you're like, oh, he doesn't know any better. He grew up like this. He doesn't know.
Walks around in a pamper barefooted. He don't
know. He don't know any better. Go on, just put your pants on. Yeah, man.
Fuck no.
It's yeah, no. I'm actually I'm planning a trip for my birthday to go to New Orleans, man. Like
awesome,
awesome.
When you
weed,
be there,
drinks, and
when you be there.
June 23rd.
June 23rd. Bet.
So
that's it. Yeah, that's
I've never been to
Orleans
New
is
Orleans.
awesome in the summer too.
Go.
Yeah, I never been to New Orleans.
And I always say this: the first time you go, don't go like during Mardi Gras or any of the festivals. Just go on a regular weekend because it's hyped.
Yeah.
Every weekend.
Yeah.
Damn near every day.
Have you been to
weekend.
Vegas?
Hell yeah.
Have you been to
from
Fremont?
California, so I've been to Vegas.
Okay, bet. See, I lived in Vegas for like 3 years.
Okay.
So it's like Fremont on first weekends.
But it's a different vibe.
It's a different.
It's not
vibe.
in the desert, baby. Yeah,
I understand that
yeah.
part. I'm just talking about the
Just
crowd.
the crowd,
energy
cool,
type
but
shit.
the vibe is so much cooler. It's like everyone's on some cool shit.
The way I would describe New Orleans, especially like the last since post Katrina, because I didn't go there before Katrina.
You missed out.
Yeah, I know. I was a little too young. It was, but it's really cool. Everyone that like actually Katrina made Houston a lot cooler of a city because like straight up dudes from New Orleans who like stayed here. They made our food way fucking better.
We didn't have so many Cajun food spots until after
100%. And
Yeah.
then even the guys that aren't in the Cajun food spots, they're like, all right, I'm tired of y'all fucking up fries. You know? Like,
Not too much though. My city was already busting though.
yeah.
Cause we're a soul food city. We're not a Cajun food city.
Right.
Yeah. So now we're a Cajun
yeah,
soul
soul
food,
food, yeah.
seafood ass city.
Yeah.
But New Orleans now, especially if you don't even have to go to the French Quarter. Like you can go like free Garden District. Like there are a bunch of other cool places to go. I do stand up there, even if I don't make a bunch of money. Like I'm not going to New Orleans to make a profit.
Because you're not going to.
It's
New Orleans. You're not going to make a profit.
Like I love all the guys that run comedy shows in New Orleans. God bless them. I don't know. I see how it's possible to be a comic in New Orleans because it's like, if you're from out of town, why would you want to go to a comedy show in New Orleans? Would you catch some of the best live music in the world?
Yeah.
Some of the ugliest strippers, but also some of the most beautiful strippers in the world too.
And also, half the time you walk in for free anyway. So hey, you'll catch a beautiful one, you catch an ugly one. You got in for free.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, they'll drag you in off the street.
Yes!
That's happened to me.
What?
Yeah.
Come on. Like, man, the first time I went, it was like a couples trip, and they just started just grabbing it, like the husband, wives, and shit. Like, come on. Yeah. And then, of course, like the first one got up there had like the body of this table, and so we were all just like, oh fuck and shit. And then when them things came out there, like,
It's the atmosphere.
yeah,
It's titties in the atmosphere.
And then there are a bunch of because it's a service industry town too. So like it's a younger city. It's you know how like Vegas, like a lot of people who live in and are from Vegas work at like casinos and shit.
Yeah.
You know, like and like same with New Orleans, except they're all working at like fancy restaurants downtown, and then when they get off at like 11 midnight, you know, that's when they start partying, and they don't stop partying until like 6 or 7 in the fucking morning. And so like me personally, like I would back in the day, I would bring a little bit of cocaine, just so
cocaine,
a little bit of. Well, let's just call it a South American stimulant that's not coffee. All right, how about that?
I mean, you've already said cocaine.
Let's go. What passport?
Yeah.
We're here. Go ahead.
What part are you?
No, and then you'd go smell your keys, just so you could
you could hang out with some of the looser women from around town.
Say you smell your keys.
Yeah, they'll do things like, yeah, I'm a bartender. Yeah, I met like 3 like I was going to New Orleans like, because I was living in Memphis. I was going to New Orleans like 2, 3, 4 times a year. Just,
Gotcha.
you know,
Hell
like,
yeah, bro. Like, dude, it
Yeah.
was. This shit is tight, bro. It's just so cool, bro. There's no people ain't beefing out there. They ain't on no bullshit. It's just, man, you here to have fun.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm not gonna lie. I might be in the minority here, but I prefer bad stripper to good stripper if I'm going out to a strip.
Why? Are you trying to do something afterwards?
No.
You know they didn't make any money on stage.
You want a bitch that
let me
nobody
make my
knew would be
case.
missing?
First off, if you're going out to be entertained, right?
Right.
Now, if there's 2 scenarios, gorgeous stripper on stage,
Yes.
that's gonna cost me a lot of money. Ugly, busted stripper on stage, not gonna cost me $1. I get just as much joy watching people fail at stripping as I do watching people be good at stripping.
Well, I do agree.
And
You
I don't
are in
want
the
to fuck
minority.
any of the strippers.
You are in the minority.
Very much so.
100%. Yeah,
I
you're
just
definitely
like
yeah,
watching like somebody up there dancing for an entire song,
First
looking
off, the
hopelessly
exchange
around
rate
the
on the
room,
ones
waiting for a
cost too
single
much.
dollar, not getting it, and slumping dejectedly off stage.
So that's cruel.
Yes.
And
I love failure in the wild.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll keep about 10, like, let's just call them failure dollars on me for that one chick that's not getting
Oh
like.
my God.
You one of those.
There you go, boo.
You put all of them folded up in the drawers at one time. You don't even throw them at the bitch.
What's so fun? I do remember one time.
you hand the stripper the money like a grandfather hands their grandson. Get a little bit of folding money for you.
Like grandma in church.
It was literally one of them things. I was like, it was like $2. I was like, here, and it was folded. And it was like, here you go. And then she's like, you want to put it right here? I was like, here you go.
Yeah. I didn't say I wanted to participate.
Then she turns around and she's like, come here. And then she whispers, and she's like, I'm gonna come over and give you a dance later. I was like, we good.
Yeah, we good.
You just take the 2, man.
Man.
This is my investment. That's
So one time I was at a strip club and I like, it was an ugly stripper, right? Like she was like a 5, and she had like that single mama body, but not the good one.
Yeah, no,
you know the one
yeah.
with the depressed titties.
Yeah.
The booty ain't all the way up, but they got that little flat part in it, and then they go back to being round.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
So I sent the bitch.
That's the crib indentation.
So it was the signs outside in the yard said $5 lap dance. So I'm like, bet. So I sent $5 lap dance.
In the yard?
Yeah, like the little.
I didn't even catch that. Yeah, in
the little front of the little place.
Not
I think
the
it was
front
called.
of the yard. It's just,
I think the spot was called Legend Strip Club.
Okay, yeah.
So you know the little grass patch in the front.
Yeah.
So I'm
you
trying to
said
break.
yard to fuck me up.
You
Go
said
ahead.
yard. I
Yeah,
thought you were
yeah.
going into someone's house that
Yeah,
they converted into a strip club.
You in the
I'm
Tony
high.
in
It's
them
a
house.
residentially zoned.
Yeah.
I'm high. Words is just flying through my shit.
yeah.
Like, all right, that mean the same thing.
Going through the screen door, fam. Stripper right past the
So
porch.
to get the icebreaker, this is my first time in a strip club, nigga. I'm here with my stepbrother. So to break the ice, I sent him the ugly bitch. I'm like, hey, go give him a lap dance. So she go over there, get this nigga a lap dance, go all up. So I'm looking over there. She done turned upside down, showing her pussy, all this shit in his face. And he sitting there like, whoa, 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 whoa. So she get done and she come over to me. She say, that'll be $50. And I was like, bitch, for what?
Kill yourself.
I say the sign in the yard said $5. She said, nah, that's just for a regular one. I showed her my pussy and my titties and everything.
We didn't ask you to.
I said, we're in a strip club. Don't y'all do that anyway?
Your job, bitch. That's literally your job, just to show people your titties. And
I
your
was so
pussy.
lost. I was like, why would you show him your pussy and your titties if you knew it was extra? We didn't negotiate that.
Yeah, we didn't. Yeah.
It go
Oh, I'm sorry. I
$9.97.
didn't realize I was walking in to negotiate with the baseball player. Was this free agency?
What
Bitch,
the
bring Drew
funniest shit.
Rosenhaus to the VIP.
Now look, so fucking funny.
Boy,
My
shit.
client.
My client demands pussy be shown. And
Any of y'all
one
that do
nipple.
skits, one of y'all need to do that. That's funny. I just want to be in it. That's funny.
That's hilarious.
So my client. We want to come on the team, but
Negotiating strip club deals is such a funny fucking premise.
That's hilarious.
man, I haven't been to a strip club in a while. I got burnt out on that shit, man.
I worked at one like 10 years ago, and
I need to get where you at. I need to get burnt out.
I'm done.
I did a show at one, but other than that, I haven't been in probably 5 years or so.
The last time I went to one, I did a show. My bad. I mean, I went to one, and here's where I just knew I was way too old for this shit, or just totally burnt out. Did a show, then boom, afterwards, shit, kick it, yada yada yada, free drinks, all that shit. Like, oh, we in the baller little position, VIP for the comics. It's like, oh, this is cool, and I'm sitting there in a regular conversation with a fucking stripper and shit. Like, oh, you're from California? Me too. So I moved back in such and such. I came out to go to Prairie View A&M University. Have you heard of it? Okay, cool. So I got my degree in marketing.
Fuck, nah.
Yeah, no, I had a conversation with this bitch.
So
and
she's
shit.
networking.
Yeah, right. And then literally after a few minutes, I was like, oh God, I'm so old. She was like, so did you want to lap dance? And I was like, oh no, go ahead and make your money, girl. I'm good. I'll be here though when you get back.
Come back and continue the conversation.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, this is.
I can't lie. Like, I get scared when the strip clubs have Asian girls in them. Because, like, in my head, I just keep hearing, like, Houston's the #1 sex trafficking city in the world.
Yeah, no,
And
they're
it's like,
trafficked, yeah.
I don't want, I want free-range organic strippers, that life force to be there. Not some dude snatched them out of Taiwan and forced them to be on stage. I want morals strippers.
You're never supposed to care about a stripper. So that means you do not need to be in there. Yeah, that's. Once you start having feelings,
That's why you
have
fucking
to
up.
leave.
That's why you got a
have to
cat.
leave. Huh?
That's why you got a cat. Care about the bitches too much.
A cat does something to you. It makes you care about bitches too much.
No.
See, what you're doing is putting the pussy on the pedestal.
You feed the pussy every day.
I just want it locally sourced.
You out here talking to the pussy. Stop. I ain't got time for this.
Hell nah.
It is.
I've had a. Go ahead. Nah, I've had a stripper stick like my fingers in her coochies. I'm like, I got 4 kids, and I'm like,
I can tell.
I was like, hell no.
You just gave birth.
Nah, that motherfucker was tight to
You
the
got
bitch.
5. One of them high-five me.
Yeah. One on the way out the door. Like, I like that ring.
Sorry, we need to bring my agent back in. I did not discuss this in the negotiation.
Real shit.
We did not discuss small talk.
Wow, wow,
Oh
wow.
God, please. What were you about to say?
No, I just working at a strip club was always really interesting. Just like because I was a bouncer at a strip club in Memphis for a spell, and it's
You were at the Pank, huh?
nah.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
No. I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah. I've seen the show. I was like, hold on, you're one of them type.
Is it spelled P-A-N-K?
Oh, one of the
Pank.
there was a spot in Memphis called Candyland, which sounds like it's from Django, but it's not. They had Slap-a-Hoe Tuesdays, where
Which should be a thing all the time.
Which should be.
women would come in and they could win $2,000 if they won a slap tournament. And
I would watch that shit.
Of course we would.
I've seen it on YouTube.
I saw it the first time I saw it. I thought I was gonna be I was really excited, and I was like, "Fuck it, this is gonna be dope." But then you see these girls, and they really need that money.
But I'm wrong for liking ugly strippers.
No,
The fight for life in their eyes.
and then you're like, yeah.
He's like, I know.
I can't fall.
I need rent, bitch.
Will over there in fucking Requiem for a Dream Club.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
And you feel really, really bad.
Like, I know a concussion when I see one.
Loopy than a bitch. Anyone have any cereal?
Oh my God! Can someone,
This bitch is
can
punching
someone
her.
get a flashlight and make sure that her eyes are dilating correctly? She just
That's so fucking funny. They really need this. Don't let her sit down if she falls asleep.
No, they got a real league with that shit now.
Yeah,
I know that shit. Yeah,
no,
I see that shit on YouTube all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Dana White put together.
Dana White put together a slap boxing thing.
Oh, that's
too.
his shit?
Yeah. He's,
Motherfucker.
So he's a fucking genius. He sold the UFC, but still the president, still making money. Plus got the money from the sale. Then opened a whole nother league.
I think the other league was already running somewhere. And he kind of like
they
bought
had
it
one
and
in
blew
Russia, and he bought it, and then so
Yeah.
and then what he did with the other fight, like he bought Bellator for a second, ripped it apart, and then said that they had lied to him about a contract, and so then he left the deal and left them fucked, so they just couldn't
Damn.
So,
Damn.
it was some real gangster shit that he did.
That's business.
Dana, he owned it, man. Like that shit.
I hope Dana White and Vince McMahon both. Did you hear about the Vince McMahon stuff?
No.
Didn't he do? What? Didn't he have some sexual assault stuff going on? Or?
Oh,
yeah.
this shit was normal sexual assault shit.
But
That's another freaky deaky shit.
dude, he would
Yeah.
name all the. He had a bunch of different huge dildos that he named after wrestlers.
He was shitting
Shut
on
the
women.
fuck up.
I'm not kidding.
He's having threesomes and shitting on bitches.
You got it right, bro. I got it.
So
This is a little too close to my face. Thinking about the shit.
so Vince McMahon.
Yeah, the one and only.
Well, he paid this lady to a bunch of money to sign an NDA and not talk about it, and then she signed it, took the money, and like
Still talking.
still
about
talk.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
By the time they get through with you, you ain't
Yeah,
even thinking about it.
yeah.
This nigga got a wall full of Goldberg. Hulk Hogan, The Rock.
Yeah. Do you want the big show? And just like, yeah.
Damn. I mean, and he
That's-
would use them. Why didn't he just use his own?
No, he won't use them on her. She will use them on him. That's
I'm
what I'm
stupid.
getting from this.
No.
That's what I'm
I
right.
think
So
he was,
yeah, okay, clear the confusion.
I think he was using them on the lady.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was using them on the ladies. But I think I do love sweet wrestling gossip. But I think I took it into a weird turn. We can go back to the safe waters of strip clubs.
I'm a wrestling fan, so this is
Yeah. No. He's
Do you think the Mankind dildo had a little mask on it?
I had a sock on.
the Rocco Sacco connection.
Wait, fuck it. Let me just throw this one in. Did he play the theme music as he was getting in with it?
The Rock said.
No, go ahead.
Yeah.
They had pictures of all of them but one. You can't see the John Cena one.
You stupid.
They all look like the wrestling game from Nintendo 64
Yeah.
with the little digital faces on
Yeah,
the
with the
dildo.
little block figure, motherfuckers.
Everybody look like a thumb.
I remember I used to play the little arcade game and shit, and
Oh yeah, with Bam Bam Bigelow.
dude, and I'll tell you this: you could not. I would always. I figured it out. You could not beat Jake the Snake Roberts, bro.
No.
Once you get someone in a DDT, it's done on that video game. Went from dildos to nerd shit. My bad.
I'm happier with the nerd shit.
Yeah, happy
Once
with
again,
the nerd
Memphis was a huge wrestling city. So
Okay.
like Jerry the King Lawler was up there.
So were you a WCW kid or a WWF kid?
It really depended on the week. So I'm like an independent voter.
Okay.
You know, like I was just happy with a good storyline. So when the Attitude Era came out, I was super stoked about it, like anti-authority stuff. And the WCW corner with Raven, when he basically dressed like Kurt Cobain in a mask. And
he was like the fake Sting or something.
yeah. He did a fake
yeah,
Sting
yeah.
after Sting left for a little while, and so I thought he was really cool. When Goldberg's fake streak, I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
That was awesome. He was a monster. He was an absolute monster who would spear people. That was fucking cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
Because like his first few matches weren't they just like 30 seconds? It was like
Just
quick
30
as hell.
seconds. Well,
Run in the
He would
ring,
just
spear
run in,
someone.
spear, jackhammer, count. Good night, everybody.
Exactly.
And the streak is still alive. He's at 9 in a row.
Oh my god! It was like the first time he made his television pay-per-view, they were talking about his 30-win streak, and so everyone was just like, "Sure, okay, yeah." I think, let's see. The Rocco Sacco connection was fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean,
I love the that fucking birthday celebration they did for him and shit. Why don't you poontang your ass on that?
Poontang era was crazy.
Oh, dude. You say the poontang era. Dude, Rock
Rock's
came in and
promos
just...
were the best of all time. Nobody was
that
better
was
on
a
a mic.
crazy fucking era, bro.
What do you think? Being a fan
It doesn't matter what you think.
I just saw a clip where Kane was imitating The Rock.
That shit was so funny.
I know exactly what you're talking. It's wild. I know exactly what you're talking.
He did it to
just
him and
saw it.
Hogan.
Well, yeah, exactly.
yeah,
And then I guess I'm leaning more WCW now that I'm thinking about it, because like The Rock has been alleged as stealing a lot of stuff from Booker T, and what
What he steal from Booker T, man?
he stole a couple of his finishing moves, or he stole a couple of his moves, like the rock bottom. But like the rock bottom,
mean-
like
What do you call it? The bookend or some shit?
yeah. He called it the
Yeah,
called it the
yeah.
bookend.
But
later.
think about it. The if you go from the figure four to the sharpshooter to the how many
Yeah,
people did the sharpshooter and how many
exactly.
people did
To-
the figure four? Or the
We're standing on the shoulders of giants.
Yeah.
It's kind of like me being like, I invented the pussy joke.
The elbow off the top rope.
Yeah,
like, who, like,
now.
exactly. There's
True
It's hard to
innovation is
say. I'm just like-
extraordinarily rare.
it's something like that. It's something like who did it the best.
right.
There's no difference between a diamond cutter and a stone cold stunner if you're getting to the core of it, besides where you land.
But yeah, no. I think Attitude Era was fantastic. I got out of it in high school because I got really into my own personal sports, and I was trying to get fucking laid, dude. That is why a lot of people get out of wrestling.
Yeah, like I
Curse
can't
of the
get any
wrestling
pussy.
fan is eventually you want to touch a vagina.
Yeah.
It is weird how that goes
not
full
related
circle,
to
right? Like as a kid, I was just like, I like dinosaurs,
Right.
I never outgrew that
and
one.
wrestling and
I'm still team dinosaur over here pretty strongly.
I can't get into the new shit. I guess maybe just age or whatever. But like
Right.
after The Rock left and all that stuff, I just kind of
He's back now.
felt.
He's not
Yeah,
back.
he's not
It's-
full-time
He comes.
back,
He
like-
comes back for pay-per-view stuff. And
Yeah,
like
they need to sell tickets. Bring The
Yeah,
Rock
yeah.
back.
They want a big. Yeah, that was the big argument on the forums right now. Is because I think Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns and The Rock were trying to get into a fight, and like I wasn't as into wrestling when like Roman Reigns and like Shield and all them.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
and Cody Rhodes. I love Dusty Rhodes. Cody Rhodes' father,
We
American
love
Dream,
Dusty
baby.
Rhodes, the wrestler.
Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream. Yeah,
That's a definition of occasion, right?
yeah, exactly.
Clarification. We love
Yeah.
Dusty Rhodes, the wrestler.
Oh, everyone knows I'm talking about Dusty Rhodes, the wrestler, baby. Hard time, daddy. Hard time. My hiney may be a little big, My belly may be a little big, but I can tell that Ric Flair that I'm the greatest athlete across this country. Hard times, baby. You know what? Hard times is coming home from a factory after a computer has stole your job.
That
Dusty
imitation was just dandy.
That was perfect. That was fucking perfect. I've never actually heard anyone do a Dusty Rhodes
Hard time,
impression.
daddy. Yeah, I was
Enrique Chacon.
I started thinking about when you're talking about WCW versus WWF. Now, I will say, back in the day, they might have had more characters than I mean, you had the Ric Flair, you had the whole Four Horsemen thing, you had Sting with his stuff.
Goldust.
Ray Mysterio.
Well, no, Goldust was.
Goldust was WWF.
Yeah, I was just saying with the.
Yeah.
So kind of before the Goldust, before the Rock, Stone
Yeah.
Cold, all that in the
Jericho.
WWF and E and stuff. WCW, I feel had more characters.
Well, I would say that WCW had more panache, like especially
never say that.
Yeah, they had that.
I would
I think they had like the more diamonds in the rough.
yeah.
That's what I think. Cause then that's what we got: Chris Benoit, we got Eddie Guerrero, we
DDP.
got,
DDP,
we got
Diamond
all
Dallas
of
Page.
them.
Once
Sting.
again, the pimpness of fucking Vince McMahon to fucking buy
Yeah.
the WCW,
And
do
then-
a fucking multicast on TV. So when you're watching TNT and fucking
Yeah,
what
yeah,
was
yeah.
it? What was WWF on?
TBS.
TBS, yeah.
TBS or USA.
USA.
It was
Yeah.
actually a different
Later.
network, so it had to be USA and TBS doing a joint simulcast and shit, and having the announcement live on TV like this pimp motherfucker,
Yeah.
man. What the shit?
boy-
And then they had the
Running.
WCW versus the WWF on the first one, and he basically was like, it's fucking Judgment Day. My characters win. All of you guys that got bought will start your storylines next week. Your job right now is to get the shit
Shit
kicked
whooped
out
out
of
of
you.
you.
Dude.
They had the shows in the same city too.
Yeah.
So it seemed like they was running from one screen to the next, and they was just fighting and shit. Like it was
Dude.
crazy shit.
I ain't gonna lie, and I know it's all now they say entertainment, whatever, and of course it's not real, but man, that was some pimp shit though.
Yeah, exactly.
That was some pimp shit to buy the company. Then you hired the motherfucker that owned the company. I'm gonna bring you on. You're gonna work under.
Yeah.
me.
No.
Yeah,
Are we gonna
yeah.
bring you on for a weekly wage,
You like, bro? Oh shit!
bitch? And you
Even though he
say,
won from getting the money for that's still a win, but
No,
you're
well,
still Vince's bitch.
I mean, yeah. Eric Bischoff, those guys, they ran that stuff with Ted Turner into the ground. We've reached too. I'm sorry. We've got to an hour, guys. We did.
Oh wow!
We did it.
Were there topics that we were supposed to hit? Or anything?
No.
Okay.
That's why we don't make topics, because this shit always spirals. We went from strippers to dildos to wrestling so seamlessly.
It really was. Yeah, it was. It was enjoyable.
But all right. Well, let's talk about comedy for 1 second. Adam, you're one of my favorite fucking comedians.
Oh, bro, thank you. I
just-
appreciate you. Man.
Anytime I get to work with you, whether it's a secret group of the right, wherever they book us in town,
Yeah.
As we get older in comedy, it just becomes ships passing in the night, Whereas but it's always a pleasure to work with you, man. Where can we find you on social media? And you got any dates coming up? We'll probably release this in like 2-3 weeks.
Oh shit, yeah. So my schedule don't even work like a month ahead of time, all that shit. So I can't even just follow me on anything social media at Adam Bob Comedy, ADAMBOB Comedy, Facebook, TikTok, fucking what's the other one? Instagram, even LinkedIn.
There you go. Hell
Even
yeah.
LinkedIn. So
Yeah.
I'm not just a businessman, I'm a business.
There you go.
Man.
Let me
I said that in the middle of the interview.
Yeah.
Swear to
You get the
God.
job.
Hell yeah, they were so fucking impressed. Okay, real quick, I know we're at the
You're
end
good.
of this
You're
shit.
good, baby.
So for a minute, I was at I had a little part-time job at 24 Hour Fitness and shit. But they wanted to make me a assistant manager and shit. That's how the interview for it.
Yeah.
So brought my resume. So I got my Adam Bob comedy shit. I got my DBA, all that little bullshit, right?
Yeah.
So one of the managers in there is a white lady. So it was 2 black people and a white person. 2 black people knew me. So the white lady was like, Adam Bob Comedy, what is this? It's like, some comedian, da-da-da. So she tried to little man me, and she was like, oh, so you just do your little jokes and da-da-da-da. And I said, ma'am, no, I have a DBA. I'm working on getting my LLC. And I said, allow me to quote the great philosopher. And then what's he about to say? I said, let me quote the great philosopher, Sean Carter. When I said that, the manager of the spot said, in the middle of the interview, this motherfucker here. This motherfucker here.
You don't even want this
The
job.
other cat just started going down like this. The white lady, what was so funny, had no fucking clue what I was about to say.
Yeah.
She didn't know who Sean Carter was.
Yeah.
She still, I was like, hey, I'm not a businessman. I'm a business man. I won't finish the quote for time purposes. But
Yeah. She was.
she was like, oh. So she was like, wow, okay. And then the dude, the guy's name was Chad. He put his face down. He was like, man, he's Jamaican. He's fucking talking about Jay-Z. She said, well, that's
Niggas be mad. He talking about
He's
Jay-Z.
talking about Jay-Z, man. Shit.
Shit.
This
And then he
motherfucker
just
here.
slung his dick back over his shoulder and stormed out of the
Don't worry.
Anyway, yeah, that's where you can find me at Adam Bob Comedy, anything social media, man. I appreciate y'all for having me. I love y'all, man. Honestly, man, I've seen, man, I feel like the old motherfucker, but I am. My knees are actually hurting right now.
My shit is too.
But man, it felt good to be on the road with Andy because he's way older than me, man. I felt like a fucking Olympic champion watching him walk around and shit. Like, hell
I'm
yeah,
the youngest
shit.
guy in the room.
He almost fell down the stairs yesterday. I was so scared because I didn't want to be the comic to fuck up Andy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that
Like,
was
if I
almost
fucked
me.
up one of y'all, they just be like, oh, they were probably too drunk or something.
Exactly.
Nah, that was-
But if I fuck up Andy, that's on me. Like, but
He
no,
almost
real
fell out
talk.
my shit.
I've seen y'all like from like the beginnings, man, and every one of y'all motherfuckers and just grown like amazingly, bro. Like I seen this motherfucker the very first time, or one of the second time. and
second
shit.
night I ever did comedy. He was there,
And
I
from
was
that shit to cause I didn't see the whole set, but I saw I did. I never told you this, but I did go home and watch it because you recorded it. I watched it on Facebook.
Ooh.
I
You
will say,
recorded
like,
your second set?
Huh?
I've recorded all of them.
Yeah, and posted them too.
That's crazy.
Damn.
But then to see you,
I wasn't
you know,
posting
years
it like
later,
this is good. I was like, tell me in which way specifically this sucks. I was always trying to crowdsource feedback, but like I will say this: I've been asked a couple of times by people who are like, "Hey, I'm working with this comic named Adam Bob. Do you know him?" And I'll tell you exactly what I tell everybody that asks you. You are one of the best people I've met in this industry who is also hilarious.
Bro,
Because
thank
normally
you,
when
man.
people say, "Oh, he's a really good person," that's
He's
a
not
really
funny.
polite-
He's got a great attitude.
But you are so kind. To
Pleasure
me
to
as
work
an
with.
Open mic new comic in a way that so many people just aren't. Like walk me through. Like, okay, here's where the list. This is where I'm gonna be to light you. This is when you're gonna go on. Like walking me through all that shit when I was new to this. Like I ain't never forgot that shit, bro.
Oh, bro, appreciate you,
You're
man.
just
Them-
good people, man. I
Good
appreciate
energy.
you.
Good
Yeah, I refuse to treat anyone like some of the some
People
people treated
treated
me.
me.
Like I just, you know, like it takes more
stupid.
energy to be a dick. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, bruh, you know, you first start out. There's only so much advice I could give you when you first start. And hell, just keep hitting mics.
That's it.
Boom. I don't have to be a dick to just say work hard. You'll get better.
Yeah, it's a
And
long
then you see
walk
like
to
6
start
months to a
walking.
year later. Now I could be like, bruh,
Yeah, all
do
right.
this, do that, da da da
All
da.
right, you figured out a couple of tricks. That's nice. Yeah. And then that's a good way to be.
But no, I appreciate y'all, man. This is amazing, man.
Yeah,
And-
for shit show,
So,
man.
Big baby,
Yeah.
tell them where they can find you.
On Instagram under BBG_FNNYSL. Or just look up Big Baby Green. I should be the most famous one.
hopefully.
Yeah.
Go. If you want to find You Look Like a comedy show, we're going to be all across the country. Not across the country. We'll be across Dixie. Most of the
Across the
time, we're
Dixie.
going to be in Lafayette, Louisiana on the 24th of February. We're going to be back in Houston on the 8th of March. We're also going to be in Little Rock, Arkansas on the 13th, and we'll be in Baton Rouge on the 25th. Yeah, there we go.
Beautiful.
All that. Follow You Look Like on all social medias, getting all those accounts up, and also the Very Greenroom podcast on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that. If you're seeing these clips, thank you for coming out and doing this fresh off the road, bro. Like, really appreciate it.
Oh yeah, no, it ain't a thing, man. Shit. I'm glad it was just fresh off the road, so I'd had a chance to hit to the
Get
crib.
comfortable.
Yeah,
You-
it's a wrap. I ain't gonna make it play. I'd
As soon as-
I'd have been apologizing to you tomorrow, like, hey man, my bad.
Yeah, exactly.
I laid down, bro. That was it. Shit. That was it. I'm a nap motherfucker.
Feel
Shit, we'll see y'all next week. Everybody.
Peace.